streaming by today, building dreams its own way. Bakalakadakastan's the plan. He's creating a new land. Glitches and streams, they tune in fast. Communist republics from the past. He will rise to lead the way. Bakalakadakastan every day. Greatest ever, he's the man. EJ's got the winning plan. You will prevail, you will succeed. Bakalakadakastan's the creed. Followers shout with all their might. EJ's vision shining bright. From the east to every coast, Bakalakadakastan's they toast. Greatest ever, he's the man. EJ's got the winning plan. He will prevail, he will succeed. Bakalakadakastan's the creed. Followers shout with all their might. EJ's vision shining bright. From the east to every coast, Bakalakadakastan they toast. Greatest ever, he's the man. EJ's got the winning plan. He will prevail, he will succeed. Bakalakadakastan's the creed. Monitors hum with electric light. EJ's bringing dark to bright. In the chat, they give their cheer. Bakalakadakastan is near. It's near. It's creed. It's near. Bakalakadakastan's the creed.
You may now be seated from Bakalakadakastan the anthem. Thank you very much. Welcome to Build the Factory again, because for make benefit glorious nation of Bakalakadakastan. Yes, very good. Very nice. Happy times. Happy times. Okay, we go to play. Build big factory. Very nice. Great success. Yes, you like. So, what we were working on in Workers was I actually finished the prototype design for one of my smaller automotive factories. We figured out yesterday that it's really not a good idea to try and build a gigantic vertically integrated factory first. No one that's ever built a vertically integrated factory in real life, be it Elon with Tesla in the Gigafactory, or his predecessor Henry Ford with the River Rouge plant, or anybody else, built that on the first try. So what I've decided to do is incorporate a couple of smaller factories that are not vertically integrated, just to understand how the production for all this stuff works, so we could build a bigger factory, just like we did, or just like they did, I should say. I'm actually in the office at the moment. My cellmate is wondering why I'm laughing so hard. Sorry. Work hard or you go to a gulag. You have to dig signpost if you are disagreeing with me. Wait, what happened to Satisfactory? I figured out that I had a colossal screw up, John, that I don't have the time to commit to right now. So I switched games. We will work on the Pillar of Autumn when I get back from Starbase next week. That's why I don't have the time to commit to it right now. Anyway. So, there is nice, gigantic automotive plant. Very good. We already have trains in here starting to build out the right-of-ways for the tracks. We are building new printing press at Treasury to replace original vertical press in DC Nightmare right now. Oh, okay, that was actually something you're saying, not a joke. Okay. When will the first car roll out? It's gonna take time to build all this, dudes. If I had to guess, I would forecast 1990 in game. and I'm hoping that's far enough out. Because it's not just building the factory. In workers and resources, dudes, it's not just building the factory. You got to build the electrical. You have to build the plumbing. You have to build the water. So water, sewage. You have to build the roads. You have to build all the tracks. All the depots. And in my particular case, well, I'm building an automotive plant, so why would I not build the provisions for a gigantic parking lot? You know? I have to build the train station out. We have to, and then once all that's made, you know, the water is right there, the sewage plant is over here. Once all this is done, right, then we have to get, now, and the plant's like ready to go, then we have to get people. So I started building out a small village here for these people to live in. But the thing is, that's not enough. The automotive factory, dude, the automotive factory has 400 labor and 100 highly educated. So that's so 400 techs, 100 engineers, right? And the you know, ideally you'd work 3 shifts, each like NPC in the game, albeit highly educated or not highly educated, works an 8-hour shift, okay? And if you want 3 shifts, right, you have to times that number basically by 3, all right? You got to times the number by 3. So 500 people working, maximum number of workers at one particular point in time, right? Times that by 3, which means we need a city here for 1,500 people. Each one of these houses in this village right here holds 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have provisions for 150 out of that 1,500. And that doesn't even mention the people that need to work at the supermarkets and the car dealership and the schools to, you know, and daycare and stuff for all these kids. Yes, this game gets that complicated. Basically we need to build civilization. So we're gonna need more space for people around here. And I'm not entirely sure where that's gonna get done. I might need to work more into the area originally designated for an airport here. And by might, I think we will. Last chance to buy a boat. Should buy a boat. Yeah, that's basically how this is gonna pan out, dudes. That's what we gotta do. I need to build out something like what we did over here in Nova Galin. That's the type of city we need to build here to support just the automotive factory. Got our work cut out for us, don't we? Build the city on the opposite side of the water. We could. We could always bulldoze this city and build the flats there, which is, I'll be honest, because it's so close to electrical, water, and sewage and everything, that's probably what I'll end up doing. That's probably what I'll end up... Yeah, that's probably what I will end up doing. We'll build out more houses over here, and a couple of more flats, maybe an apartment complex and stuff, where this city should be, or where the city was. We will leave the Hakmene. Hakmene! Hey, Slackster, 48 months. Train is waiting too long. What happened to Satisfactory? So I talked some stuff out. I figured out where I was, Sea Kraken, and I realized I needed to redo Hull Segment 3 to get it to jive right so I could start placing more complicated stuff around it. I didn't want to start that. So, okay. here's where I'm at. I didn't want to start redoing hull segment 3 and then leave hull segment 3 gone and halfway rebuilt.
Discovery.
I only have a certain amount of time before Space News today. And then we'll have some after hours, right? And then after that, there's the L153 launch at 10:27. New Glenn isn't launching on Friday. They moved it to Sunday. But I do have to go to bed after L153 because I have to wake up very early in the morning and start packing up the EJ and Ernox Excellent Adventure streaming setup into a bag because I'm going to Texas on Saturday morning for Flight 7. I'm bringing my streaming setup with me so I can stream New Glenn at 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then after that, I got to get up and I got to help Das and the rest of the NSF crew set up for Starship. Starship might be on Monday, it might be on Tuesday, I have no idea. Long story short, I didn't want to start redoing a big project on the Pillar of Autumn and then not work on it for at least a week. Because then I won't really remember what we were doing. I never really mentioned this to you guys, but I never try to leave stuff halfway done. I always try to get to a good stopping point with what we're working on and then switch categories. That's why sometimes gaming squeezes into Space News, or vice versa. Space News squeezes into gaming or something. I never try to stop just like and be done with it, you know? And that's for that exact reason. So I made a game time decision. I switched to workers because the project in workers is already done. We just can sit here and watch this thing get built and work on a couple of other smaller projects. I already built out the biggest and most complicated part of this project already. So yeah, made a game time decision to switch to workers. Still flying, yes. I would love to road trip this and stream the road trip with Ernock or Geek or whomever. Too short a notice, dude. But I'll talk to you guys more about the details of the of like what we're doing. So first order of business, I did not book a plane ticket back because I have no idea when Starship is going to launch. Nobody does. Probably not even SpaceX at this point. So I'm bringing my streaming setup with me, and I have some interesting content planned. At the very least, over the next week, we might not be playing many games because I'm going to be in Texas. I won't have my big gaming computers with me, but I will have a streaming setup to do Space News at the very least. Yeah. I talked with Das about this last night, and Kevin and everybody else. We have enough provisions down there that I can stream and, I can stream from down there, and I can, stream from down there and get a lot of other stuff done. Still do Space News, and NSF stuff. Sorry.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Any chance we could also talk about moon dust? I saw a short video for NASA KSC with electrodes, but I wonder about other ideas. Moon dust? Regolith's a pain in the butt, dude. It's basically like talcum powder. It gets everywhere. Or baby powder or something. It gets freaking what the hell? Lovely. Hold up. We have some pathing logic problems here. That should fix that for now. Actually, that one can be a block. What is that thing? Ooh, UK25 track builder. Neat. I mean, these signals kind of need to be omnidirectional for right now, but... I'll keep them omnidirectional so that things can go in and out of what they're building here. I think that'll do it for now. Bottom right junction is flipped. Well, yeah, I switched. Yeah, okay, sneaky. Okay, cool. We're good. That should help with the logic. What we should do is switch this stuff to omnidirectional. Basically for this entire part here. So, what I'll do... yeah, right here is a good way to do this. Or a good place to do this. Switch this. Put one of my flip junctions in here, like that. And we'll keep... This is where we'll switch to omnidirectional signals. Meaning, trains can go down whatever track they please from here. And then from there, it's all directional. Always has been. I will... assign the construction offices to those tracks first, or the construction office to that track first, so they make those, and that will make it so trains stop getting blocked on the tracks. Eh? All these signals need to be omnidirectional chains. For now. I shouldn't have made them directional just yet. Until we get the switches built in. They need to build that, and they need to build this sucker down here. There we go. Once those two the X tracks are made, we should be good. It's not out of range. The signal, there's no pathing to it. Once this thing gets made, we could switch them to omnidirectional chains, and that'll just make this part of the tracks one way. And then the train should repath correctly, Sneaky, I think, if I'm doing that right. A little bit of a setback, but no problem. I didn't flip them, I just set them to bidirectional, dude. Part of the factory is being built. Infrastructure to said factory, Slackster. I'm building out the pipe, the electrical, and the road to the factory. Yeah, gotta build the road first, dude. There was a chain that was flipped incorrectly. No, I mean in terms of their function. Chain reads the signal ahead of it up to a block signal, but also can the signal into a junction. So we have a block, chain, 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 into another signal block right there. Yeah, okay, gotcha. And they'll get these X's made very fast. How are we doing up here? Good. Iron processing, the whole iron processing area is actually coming along pretty well. We do need to get electricity up here somehow. I'm not exactly sure where we can tap. No cable? No. No cable cars? No, I use... Dude, conveyor is way cooler. Can do this with 2 substations. Excellent. Cool. Guys, do you think putting the low voltage up the train tracks and then putting a substation here and a substation here is good enough for this thing? It's... You can use the conveyors to produce power? Really? Yeah, they might get there in time. That building was at 12%. That build... That... Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait a minute! That thing was at 12% destruction! What the actual frick? What the hell? What the hell's that about, game? You suck. Stupid piece of shit. Anyway. Nah, don't worry about it. They're already cleaning it up and the border's right there. It's not that big of a deal. It's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. It's very annoying. I don't use that train depot for anything anyway, because I haven't built the train tracks that go up here yet. I do have a locomotive up here, though, which is pretty cool. That's just very annoying. How many fire stations? There's a fire station across the street that didn't have anybody in it at the time. Does now, though. Yeah, we just got robbed. Unless wear and tear has something to do with it, but yeah, we just got robbed pretty hard. That's stupid. I lost an AGMU. Sounds like me and my piece of crap engineering software can't even shape geometry on two different planes. I mean, geez, what year is it? It's really annoying. Anyway, how far are they done over here? Oh, right. Over here, they can start working on the bridge. Sweet. And I will also commission the same thing to work on the other side of that bridge as well. How's the is the Agaris helicopter depot doing anything? They're not doing anything because everything is out of fuel. Okay, trucks are working on it. My new headcanon is that this is EJ's Hearts of Iron US win in Arabia 30 years later. Okay. Oh, they're already working on it. Cool. I have 21,189 people on the map. That's in all the towns and all the cities. That's pretty good for ultra realism. Big oil storage in the capital city so the problem can be alleviated. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm not sure where we're gonna put that oil storage though. Have you recalled your mountain removal equipment back? No, they're just chilling there. It's just a bunch of excavators. This is spare stuff that I had lying around. I'm not too worried about it. Plenty of grain, though. Sowing and growing, baby. When that bridge is finished, it's gonna be sweet. What we really need is to get labor up and running here. Yeah, I see it, Sneaky. It is a race. It is a race. It is a race. It is a race. This is why I need to fix this. Yeah, we have to untangle this mess. Yep. Please, for the love of God, switch tracks. Thank you. Yeah, you'd need sidings and stuff, but this crisscross thing that we're building right here should fix this. When that guy finishes building that other cross, we can, for construction here from here forward, we can make it omnidirectional. But up until this point, from here backwards, all the way back to this X, this part of the track can be done right. We can build it correctly. We can make it directional. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, Rallius, what's up, man? Been good. You know what? Take one more and put those two here. That'll give me 4 trucks, 4 excavators, and 4 bulldozers. Good. Dump truck. Yeah, Navarre, I don't care. I don't care, Navarre. That's the paving depot. What do we have here? 4 rollers, 4 pavers, 4 flatbeds. Okay. That should be all dump trucks. That's good. Some of them are out of fuel. Okay. Alright, so go back over into trains. We should start trying to figure out that fueling depot. Oil fuel loading and unloading. We have that one. No. That one. No. It's not. That one is fine. This one will work. Where do we want to put it? I'm thinking we got space right here. Plenty of space for that and for some tanks. Do you not distro fuel? I do. The problem is everything's far away. Like really far away. Or I could just bring 6 more tanker trucks down here. For fuel distro. That's what I think I'll do. I should have them lying around. There's some right there. Those ones are actual distribution for gas. Do I have extra tankers here? Yes, we do. 1. Cool. That brought 4 of them. We could do with 2 more. Those 2 are junk. So I'm going to put them in the depot. They're not doing anything, just sitting there. They'll eventually get repaired. That would give us 4 more that could be attached here. So Let's see, do I have 4 more tankers lying around? I should. Put it that way. Bunch of flatbeds. Maybe over here. Got 2 buses lying around. Maybe in the road depot over here. Yep. 4 more tankers. Excellent. Sweet. I'll send those down here. That should get our fuel distribution adequate. Yeah. And we should probably set up another gas station other than just that one right there. You could have a tanker silo closer by them pipe to knock out the long distance and make sure your trucks are not going very far distances. Then pipe the fuel close. Bringing it in by train makes more sense to me, Stuart, because the tracks are already there. Not bad. That gets a good amount of those houses powered. Pretty decent. Oh, I didn't connect that substation. You know, if I didn't connect it in, hold on, get rid of it. Oh wait, I did. I'm wondering if there was a reason why I put that substation there. Like, we could always move this like, it being there doesn't make a difference. I could always move it so it powers the entire... It could end up powering the entire village, which would mean I could basically, if I give them that water and electricity, water, and sewage, we build out the schools, we could start utilizing the labor here, and that would save us a lot of gas money. Because right now, buses from that construction depot are driving all the way to Nader and back. Yeah, that's a good idea. Is it just me, or does this music sound like Roller Coaster Tycoon? Sometimes I get RCT vibes from this dude. Sometimes. Get the power. Yeah, I'm getting utilities set up before we start building any of this. If I wanted to build all this right now, I would need way more construction equipment. That's such a bummer. Okay. Now, here. This should be good to be omnidirectional now. Or bidirectional. Like, you can... We should be able to do that. And you guys said switch them to blocks completely, so that's what I'm doing. There we go. Now, to go back through here and tell these jabronis at the train depot to start building this stuff again. Cool. Excellent. What spot would be better for a food plant? I was saving this area right here for a food plant, Andrew. Yeah, saving this area for a food plant and a warehouse. That's why I built this road here as a reminder. Yeah, and we build it right next to the grain silo, right? Like, what does a food plant need? Just needs food and water. That's it. So we give it, run some plumbing over here. Did you break Satisfactory? No, not at all. It broke me. Mats, I figured out that some of the ship is not correct, and it would be a big project to fix it. And with all the rocket launches coming up, I don't have the time to commit to that project, so we'll work on it next week. Workers is... the big project's already figured out. I figured it out yesterday. So, we're just gonna play Workers here until Space News. The rumor is that the fires are 100 to 200 meters away from JPL. That's great. It's not. It's not great. I made that comment when you're looking to put the fuel depot on the other side of the silos. Oh, would this spot be better for a food plant? Yeah, that one would be good. Believe it or not, that would actually be decent because I should be able to... yeah, we could get the conveyors. We could get the conveyors and grain that thing right in there. See that? And then if I have the food factory output to a warehouse, we could... yeah, output it right back to the tracks, which is pretty useful. Over here would accomplish the same thing, though. But yeah, good call, and you could do that too. Don't understand what it wants me to do with this thing, but all right, cool. Yeah, what do we do with this train? I can't send it to be repaired. It's just got to sit there until... I tried resetting it, it didn't do anything. I don't know. Well, whatever. The other trains are working, so... Sounds like everything finally got fuel. Good. Thanks for the stream. Enjoying this a lot. You're quite welcome. All right, well, that's good. Big dog. Just curious, what's the passenger capacity difference between a passenger rail car and a bus? Well, that's one of the better buses in the game, the Mars 305. It can hold 95 people. Trains can hold... Well, I have single-car trains running back and forth here. Yep. Those can hold 110. Doesn't look full to me. I don't understand. I took this locomotive out of this depot, and I somehow... No vehicles can be sent to this depot, or the workplace is full. Alright, run the gravel train. Okay. Run the gravel train. Oh, yeah. Okay. Somehow. Not worried about that. I made this when I didn't really understand how the train tracks work. I mean, arguably, I still don't, but... Alright, just go to the depot. Whatever. Or don't. Whatever. Just go to the... Why? Stop it! Stop it! Go to the train. Go to the damn depot! You, go get repaired. Please. Wow. B3Ss were still being made in 1985. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Workers so loyal, they refuse to take day off. Yes, they do not want to. These things have fuel yet? Not necessarily. That one does. Big dog. Now that I have a lot more trucks coming back out here, delivering a lot more fuel, like that guy, yeah, the gears should start turning. Oh no, the streetlights are on the wrong side. They're on the inside instead of the outside. They're on the outside for every single other piece of this, dang it! Yes, for the people, Mitch, yes. There's no good place to put the damn plant. Good to see you, Major Chief. There we go. Build the tracks. I'm not ready for Chief Mitch? Alright. Glorious Republic, very nice. The only thing better than a crane is a crane that's on a train. The only thing better than a crane on a train is a crane on a tank. Oh, don't hit the other thing. Oh, okay. Hello? Yeah, I agree. Screw. Yeah. Squirt. Squirr. Nice. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. A lot of water pipe has been laid. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can't believe that one of these things has the street lights on the wrong side. How did I miss that? I've tried to make sure the street lights on the outsides of the road. That one stretch has the street lights on the inside. Fire the contractor! Need to refine your rail safety regulations. You're... Shut up. Let's see who the contractor really is. It's Bechtel! And I would have got away with it too, if it hadn't been for your snooping kids! Good one, Shaggy. I'm gonna commission the construction on all the rest of this stuff. Aribi desperately needs a labor expansion. So we'll commission those 3 towers to be built. Right there. Face the wall, Mr. Contractor. Yes, Arkadin, he faces wall. The wall that was improperly installed. Guy can't even install wall correctly. The nerve of some people, I tell you. Can't even face wall correctly. I just gave him picture. Yeah, I gave him instruction manual. It's very simple. You point at wall and wait for flash. Maybe he did not build wall right on purpose. Dun, 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 dun. If there's no wall, you don't have to face it. Yes, it is fine. We will just take him to top of building, and then we will do a physics test. This is a daily a physics test to make sure that humans still cannot fly. Hi, congratulations, you passed. You'll pushkin them off the building, yes. Yes. That is right. Yes, he committed suicide from 2 gunshot wounds to the back of the head. I don't know, someone does that. That just shows he's capitalist. No ordinary citizen would be able to do this. It's getting a little dark here. It's because it's nighttime, see? Yeah, only capitalist big dog face the wall. Yes, yes. Very nice. What kind of turd burglar doesn't light the signals up, man? Best I can do. Oof. Oof. Tracks are making good progress. Bus. Why do these worker streams always turn into... what? No reason. This is awkward. The mystery. Da 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 da. Oh boy, train waiting too long. Jeez. How is the road coming? Very good. Nice. Let me go to... There we go. Should be able to finish all the rest of those roads there. Bloater's wall if you face down. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I was wrong about Wall. Maybe Wall is your friend. I mean, not that it ever wasn't. We're about to have electricity up in here. Hey, look! Oh, yes, glorious wall! Very nice! Stupid Ladle has been waiting to see that bridge built for decades. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, they have. But they have this bridge. See, that bridge is nice. Ish. Walls are just fashionable, dude. As far as I can tell. Yeah, that's the water plant. Now that looks... See, you know what I like about this game? That looks like a construction site. That's what I like about this game. These Grove cranes are definitely doing work. That's cool. I think that's super neat. Resources are just too far away. It really does, Yuri, yeah. Water plant like a water lily? No. No. Like we pump water out of ground. Ah! Fuck me no! Fuck me no! Fuck. Where's that guy going? Oh, man, those helicopters are thirsty. Kind of cool with the NSF live sounds in this game mixed. You know what? That actually is kind of cool. Start getting supplies for those. Yeah, baby. Helicopter construction site seems like the most Soviet thing ever. Yeah. This is where we will make nice, gigantic bulkies. Very good. Or is it pronounced Buckies? I don't know. When they finish that road, we connect in and we make Bukies. Tracks are actually getting built reasonably fast. Drop. Where are the massive brutalist sculptures and buildings? Alright, we are in peasant village now. Here, Midge, we go over here. Yeah, we do not make brutalist structure, we make brutalist building. It is a radio pravda. Very nice. And then we have Говорит и показывает Москва. Bolshoi TV.
Говорит и показывает Москва.
Great success.
Говорит и показывает Москва.
Not very biased news channel. No. And then this is a... okay, this is the building where we have our interpretive basket weaving. Yes, this is where troublesome people go to work on their basket weaving skills. Did you start the power line construction to the steel mine? No, I didn't, because I'm not gonna make the steel mill just yet. Yes, no, it is not secret, please. This is where we do interpretive dance. Yeah, see, look, it has fountain out front. What could be bad about this place? No, it's fine. Never mind the fact that they drive around in Volkswagen Scirocco's. That's right, my secret police drive around in Scirocco's. Wolfsburg edition, baby. 1985, only the best. If you know, you know. Last, for space news. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, Haven 1 development. Hell yeah, dude, I'm in. Wait, so is it police or this? No. It's not secret police. No. This is a clay pottery making facility.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Bakalakadakastan, Moskva. What is that? I think he's saying like Moscow in review or something. Talk men off!
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Pray for Mary, 29 months. All the facts with the 38-month are in there. Thank you. Говорит и показывает Москва. Today, 39 capitalist pig dogs were... we caught them and we sent them to re-education camps where they learned to make pottery and interpretive dancing. Or something like that. What kind of car should our vehicle production facility make? Are we making? Yeah, I mean, I always came in with the expectation that we're going to make cars. We could make trucks, though, and then sell them. Price of one of these things. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you. We make dragsters. No, that is capitalist idea. We do not do that. Only produce Trabants. You can make Trabants in this game, but I'm not doing that. Trabants need to not exist. Okay? Respect the Trabant. Dude, it's a car that's made out of cotton and plastic, and it has a freaking 2-stroke lawnmower engine in it. It's a piece of junk. It's a piece of junk. It was a piece of junk then, it's a piece of junk now. Should get one and put a 302 in it. Dude, you go to start it and it would fly out of the car. That thing, dude, I don't think you guys realize how much of a piece of snot that thing actually is. It's not like, ah ha ha ha, funny socialist car. No, it's like grade A piece of junk. Would you prefer a Lada? Yes, absolutely. I don't mind Ladas. Ladas are a good design. That's because they didn't design it. It's a Fiat 126 or a 125. But then again, an Italian car ain't much better. A lot of what? A lot of fun to drive around. Ladas are cool. Oh, jeez, can't see me. No, if I'm gonna do it, I'm pulling up in a Lada or something. If we're gonna do that. Remember do you guys remember in Beam? I played Beam NG a little while back, and I got a mod for a Fiat 125, and I put a small block Chevy with a Muncie 4-speed in that thing. It really, anytime you stepped on the gas, the rear axle wanted to just not be part of the car anymore. But, you know, still cool. Engineered it out in beaming drive. It's pretty cool. Oh. How goes the building progress? Good, King. I really could do with more asphalt. I need more asphalt kind of locally. I'm looking at Ladas for sale. This is everybody's fault. Ugh. Asphalt needs gravel and bitumen and some power. check something. If I put a dirt footpath there, because that's where people get dropped off. If I put in a dirt footpath and we go to build this asphalt plant, right? People can make it. Do it. Do it. From there, we're gonna need, a little storage guy here. Alright, the Agaris depot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that. So we have the gravel, we just gotta bring in bitumen, but I can tell these boys to bring it in when the building is done. The tankers, they'll bring in the bitumen. How much lighter is a cotton composite compared to steel? Yep. What? There's all the electric, Andrew. Yeah, we get that asphalt plant. That asphalt plant figured out. Yeah, we'll be sitting pretty. And yeah, I have almost all the resources to build it. Right there. Score. Now, what else could we put up here? The concrete plant is also going to need gravel, but it needs cement and water. We don't have any of that. We don't have water up yet. And look, all the wall is finished. Very nice. Asphalt seems to be the big thing. Yeah, right next to the farm. Fine. Yes, look at these nice farms. Very good. They grow lots of crops. Oh, you're confused. Don't be confused anymore, little trains. Love my crops smelling like asphalt. Yeah, yeah. You know what I don't like, though? When the cops come and try to snatch my crops. These pigs want to blow my house down. Hit underground to the next town. Sorry. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm off in the 9 Deuce Cat. Yes, I'm the captain pilot of this ship. Sorry. No way, Phil. That's awesome. That was your first concert, Cypress Hill? Who you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm local? You the one on the fram? Boy, you just tossed that ham in the frying pan like spam. You know what? I don't think we should do that just yet. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane, you got no brain. If you put in rail, the fuel depot can also receive bitumen for the asphalt. It could, yeah. Yes, it absolutely could. What happened to Newglands? Sunday morning at 1, Sussy. Yeah, I know. Never thought I'd be in a position where my trains are actually building everything faster. All the tracks are going to be done before that stretch of road gets made. Can you believe that? Raiden, what's up, dude? Raiden, I got some bad news. The entirety of Hull Segment 3 is completely wrong. I went and further measured it at the beginning of the stream. We gotta redo Hull Segment 3. And quite possibly 2 and 1. So, I promptly got a little flustered by that and switched to workers. No, I just the time I don't want to start working on that and then be gone for a week for Starship, you know? So you just finished watching the Satisfactory part? Oh, okay. It was worth building once, it's worth building twice. Yeah. So yeah, after I come back from Starship and stuff, guys, next week, sometime next week, I don't know when that is. After I do that, we'll use proper English. We'll work on it and we'll get it done. Where are you going for Starship? Texas. Is it too late to model what you have in Satisfactory in Maya and compare it to the ship model? Nah, that's a waste of time. Lenprod, just use the ship model and build it in Satisfactory. I think the real problem here is that I figured out in building out the rest of the ship, right? I built 4 first, right? And then we built blockouts of 3, 2, and 1, right? And then as I got further and further, by the time I got to Hull Segment 1 and started working on Hull Segment 5, I'd figured out way better ways to measure things in Maya and in Satisfactory. So, yeah, some of this was bound to come in wrong. So it is what it is, dude. I'm not too incredibly worried about it. Should build your fuel farm near the end of the runway near the rail lines. I don't think I really have the space there. The runway is engineered to FAA specifications with the thresholds, how the thresholds are made, taxiway entrances, etc., etc. Yeah, it's FAA. I made it FAA standards. And then the secondary runway, the crappy one, is also done. There's no crisscross basically, it's not necessarily a displace threshold, but that's basically what it is. I think what we'll do is eventually, I wanted to put my main terminal for the airport right here, but I might run out of space. So I wanted to put the airplane factory over here, believe it or not. The other thing we could do, Andrew, is start biting into the mountain here. We could start biting into the mountain and put more FBO stuff over here, which I wouldn't have a problem with. Yeah, we could do more FBO. That would be cool. Could just fly the stuff in. I can buy 737s. What else could we get? Tu-154, that's a big passenger liner. That thing is a piece of junk. Actually a death trap. IL-76s actually bring in pretty good amounts of stuff. Steel, boards. Bring in all kinds of good stuff. Any of these things tankers? No, not really. IL-76s are basically a Soviet analog to a C-17. Pretty good. We can also buy 737s, which are super cool. House Soup and Ladle have electricity? Yes, they do. Free house. Has electricity down there. Cool. Wow. Mm-mm. 737 is better than the Tu-144. Tu-144 goes faster. And that's about it. Yeah, the 737 is a better airplane in every single regard. Wait, you could change the game to freedom units? Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, the entire Bakalakadakastan Republic is engineered in freedom units. Which is kind of ironic, but whatever. So the main power line is basically out here, ready to go. Where did the freedom units go? That's right. They go in the square hole. No, some obscure Soviet republic would just use feet and miles randomly, right? That's... Yes, Bakalakadakastan, one random country that we talked to an American once, so now we use freedom units. And if you do not like it, I will take your freedom. Wait. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, Cessna 401. I might buy that just out of principle. Nah, I don't care. Metric system users need to learn interpretive dance, yes. Bridges are coming along. Looks like all the footings are in. We're just gonna need lots of steel. How much steel? 65 tons per. Killer. The 737, like, if I had a choice between flying on a Tupolev 144 or 7.3, I'm taking the 7.3, guys. Sorry, I'll take an older 7.3, let me put it that way. I feel like dying today. 737, you probably will be fine. Tupolev 144, that's asking to die. That plane's not really that good at flying past Mach 2. Even though it can, it really doesn't like it. We go and read about it. It's not... It's an airliner. It can make it to Mach 2. It can only do that so many times before it will just come apart. Yeah, it's not really designed for the fatigues involved, which Concorde was. It's basically a cheap version of Concorde. Yeah, to be fair, the 737 will fly at Mach 2 once, and then it'll never fly it again. So it can do it more. Just saying, it can do it more. That's fair. It's a fair point. But also, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Yes, make road better. As an aircraft C-Staff engineer, I'm advising you to not do that Mach 2 thing. Yeah, you probably not a good idea. Yeah, no, that's fair. Too many criminals. Okay, fine. Criminals. I also started building up here so people could get at like the more people could get at the train station. The idea behind building up here is that they could take the train over to here. You could take the train to a Garrus, and I don't think that that's in range. No. Well, maybe it will be. I don't know. It depends. Where am I putting Mach 2? Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think 1990 to get all this done. Most likely. Do we have a courthouse and jail? Yeah, in another city. I need asphalt to make the asphalt plant? That's dumb. No, I'm just kidding. Right, asphalt goes in the asphalt hole. I know someone who fitted two Humanskis to a G650. The thing could reach Mach 1.5 in a shallow dive. One day they flew cross-Atlantic averaging Mach 1.2. It never flew again. The skin buckled, structural members deformed, every warning light lit up when they went to land. But they made it, barely. Was modified by a very specialized firm, not some backyard hobby group. I was gonna say, Duckman, anybody that didn't know what they were doing that tried to do that would die. The fact that they survived tells me everything I need to know about, yeah, specialized would be, yeah, that's right. They definitely were. Prisoners make good workers? Yes, they do. I have prison labor over here. Good, good, good. Oh, I got plenty of tankers right there if I need them. That's good. Hmm. 100% of the starships that have exceeded Mach 2 have been destroyed. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yikes. Train is waiting too long. What do we got? Yeah, it's because the unload sucks. They're building the car factory now. Yeah, you got it, Raiden. Well, right now they're digging the trenches for pipes. So one of them is the water pipe, one of them is the sewer pipe. Those are underground electrical. My main electrical line is out here to there. And they're also paving the road right now. Over here, that's my water depot. My electrical substation is up and running. And then because I have a high power line coming out here, I got another substation here. This is the substation for the plant. Yes, you have to think about all this. All this right here is the parking lots. That's new vehicle storage here that come out of the plant right there, where you can export via cars. Or we could export our cars with trains if we want to. And I mean, if we want to, I'll probably end up doing that. This is a material drop-off area right here. It's going to drop off all the stuff that I need to make cars. So if you go in here, cars need steel. They need a lot of steel. They need plastic, electrical components, mechanical components, and fabric. So the warehouse right here, my input warehouse, that's going to be full of everything that's not steel. So electrical, mechanical, fabric, plastic. This one is going to be steel, and those feed into my main factory. This isn't totally vertically integrated yet. I decided to build a smaller factory for now. Nobody ever, and no automotive engineers ever built a gigafactory on the first try. I figured that out because I was running into real development hell here trying to make this. I mean, we're still going to do the whole level the mountain thing, which is pretty cool. But, speaking of that, we should probably take a bite out of crime here. Whatever. Yeah, and then we'll eventually make the big factory and big city over here. It's a process. How's that police station coming along? Something's on fire. Oh, nice. They got a complex done. Cool, people are already starting to move in. leave a little bit of extra space. Gotta get the dumpsters figured out. There you go. See, they can walk up here to the supermarket or whatever and get whatever they need. We just gotta make sure their waste is good. Yeah, also, Hakman! Ah! Nice. Nice. That extra infusion of population was quite good. See? More people here. Look, I added 220 and nobody here has a problem. They all have food, they're getting a little bit of weirdness with education, but see, look, there we go. We good. And now the bus station, this is basically my labor pool for Aribi right now. Always ready to go. Enough to fill the bus going to the refinery. And then pretty much the next bus after that. Good. That's very satisfying, dude. That is very, very satisfying. Are letters on the buildings in stock? Yeah, if you go to the building transparent, you can type what you want on the buildings. I couldn't come up with a funny name for this, so it's Aribi Bon Barney. I don't know, it just sounded funny in my head, man. Yep, that's right, J-Phils. You control what type of vehicles you procure. I got an RTS and a new look. Yep. Because they're some of the best buses in the game. Just, we really don't want to go under 55 miles an hour with this thing, though. For too long. Can you make your own? With a vehicle factory, you can, Avenger. Sure. That's what I'm working on, dude. Look, now the refinery has way more people in it. More people in the refinery, more trains. More trains exporting fuel and importing crude. Look at, oh yeah, baby. Oh, la bubble. You have buses like that in Montreal. Yeah, man. I want to pave that. And I started building provisions for parking lots once we start selling cars and stuff. And then I built out provisions and infrastructure all the way down to the river so we could expand this city that way. It's supposed to be kind of like on levels. You can see there's a level there, there's one, there'll be another one here, etc., 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 etc. Dude, look at that. 100,000 rubles worth of good stuff, because the refinery now has more staff, and also the train depot should have more staff, so we should be able to build stuff a lot quicker. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this town. Is iron ready to go? Oh yeah. That's all built. Should probably do something with it, huh? Game keeps yelling at me about too many criminals in Nader. Oh, dude, look at the bridges. That's so cool, man. This is one of my favorite parts, man. You can see them. The crane might... You can see them building things. It's not like totally realistic, but also still pretty cool. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's good. Blue will launch before the car factory rolls out cars, it seems. Cool.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Bogo. Nine-month resub. That was the only way you could make the on-ramps crisscross here. There's a little bit of an interchange, but it's fine. This is my attempt at building a city skyline style interchange in this game. It's not bad. It's not. How they working on this over here? Decent progress, I'd say. How's my asphalt plant? coming. That's down to 400 tons of mixed waste. Everything's coming. See, once the road gets made, this is all going to happen a lot quicker. Because, yeah, they can move faster on the road. Go. That basically gave him the green light to finish all the railroad tracks except for that. Don't do that one. That's not necessarily finalized over there, so... Waiting on a lot of concrete. That real construction office is full of trash. Which one? The rail construction office. That's okay. It's full of the trash, the mixed waste that's in here is rails that I deleted, that I dug up. That's why I put that there. You know what? I don't care. These people are peasants. Go away. Hey, Navy. What's up, man? Do I have a hospital? Huh. Maybe just chilling. I don't know.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I bought my wife an electric blanket, and now she gets mad when I call the old blankets acoustic covers.
Sure. Hi, Geeson. Boo this man. Dude, you even pissed him off over in YouTube chat. Yeah, the repair truck is repairing the ambulances. Ambulancia. Hey, Hurtful. I don't know this game. Can you give like a 2-sentence summary of what you do? It is a city building game, like Sim City, but with a communist or Soviet veneer on top of it. It's one of the best city builders I've ever played, Hurtful. It's really good. Yeah, real good. Yeah, so it's a city builder. Right now, what I'm really working on, if you notice, there's a lot of construction going on over here. What I'm working on is building out all the infrastructure I need to make an automotive plant. I want to build vehicles. You can do that in this game. You can build an automotive plant. But it's out here in the middle of nowhere. There's not much out here. There's just farms in a small construction area. I need to bring civilization out here. It's not like in other city builders who just place the automotive plant. Okay, good. No. How are you getting the materials there to build it? Once you build it, where are the cars going? Where do they go? Who's going to work here? Does the place have running water? Does it have sewage? Does it have electricity? Has to have all those things or else it's not going to work. What are you going to do with all the industrial waste? Right? That's what all this stuff is. Like, so I can break it down here. So I have my train depot from up there. They're coming down the mountain here. The railroad construction vehicles are coming from over there. They're coming down here. They're building out train tracks here to a cargo train terminal here. Cargo train terminal has direct access to a steel yard, because with cars you need steel, and then a warehouse. This warehouse is going to house all the components that I need. Electrical components, mechanical components, fabric for interiors, plastic for plastic parts, etc., etc. Those two feed right there into the main factory, which has an output on the other side to a loading dock. This is a loading dock for cars. And if you notice, my train tracks go right to that. So what I want to do is be able to export cars. Now, I can export them for cash. Probably could do that. But if you notice, I built a gigantic parking lot over here. This is a big parking lot because if we're going to build cars, I want my citizens to have cars so they can drive to work, so I don't need to drive them to work. Right? The other thing is that my train depot, at the beginning of this explanation, I told you that I have the railroad tracks go up the mountain. I engineered all these tracks. You can see one of the builder trains going down there right now. I engineered all these tracks. This was all me. And the train tracks connect up here. They connect to, well, amongst other things, a coal depot. Up there, there's a spur line to an iron mine. Right here, there's the siding for the refinery so we can export oil and whatnot. And then a little bit further down, you have a side track here for gravel. Right? And then the railroad construction office is right there. And then the tracks, I have a loop here for train distribution. This is basically the equivalent of a distro office is like a class 3 operator. They move materials around where you tell them. So like this distro depot is exporting coal from my coal mine over there. And once I get the iron mine up and running, it'll drive up there and with cars and it'll move it. And it also exports oil. That's what that train was, right? From there, we have connections to a NATO or Warsaw Pact border crossing, and then up here there's a NATO border crossing. This game has two currencies in it, unlike other city builders. There's dollars and rubles. You can trade on either one, which is super freaking cool. One of my favorite parts of the game. You can see there's a border crossing right there. There's a little bit of traffic. But I don't know why I'm getting fuel from there, but don't worry about it. So up here, I have a gravel mine that's producing gravel that goes down on belts down here. I had to engineer all this stuff out, like all the connections and everything. Everything over here at this point looked like that, all like full construction over here. And now this is the town that supplies the labor for this, and then soon to be the iron mine as well. This is Aribi. This is one of my 3 cities in my republic right now. My republic. We are expanding Aribi down here and building new construction, so we can staff all these facilities correctly. Yeah, dude, like I said, end-to-end city builder. One of the most hardcore city building games I've ever played. It's one of my favorites. I love this game. It's crazy detailed, right? No, it's nuts. And check it out. Each one of these things, if you go into underground view, you need pipes, you need electricity, you need water. Your water needs to be purified. You can have potable, non-potable water. So like if you need like water for like mixing concrete, you don't need to purify it. This is a potable water station. And yeah, you have septic tanks and water distribution systems here. You have electrical distribution. You have to step down and step up the electrical power, so you have high power. You have high power transmission lines and then low power transmission lines. And you need a transformer to step it down, like that. Yep. You have to do power grids, you have to do sewage, you have to do plumbing. Yeah, this game's super complicated, but it's one of the best and most realistic city builders I've ever played. Like I said, the Soviet stuff is just a veneer. This is one of the most capitalistic games I've played in a long time. There's a dynamic global market, so I want to export cars, right? There's prices for that. You got to go look it up. Also, there's prices on oil, so that's crude. There's prices on, well, everything. There's prices on fuel, there's prices on tar, cement, chemicals, clothes, whatever. You can buy and sell this stuff. You got a huge commodities market. The crazy part about this, Hurtful, is that the commodities market is dynamic. It's RNG. It can change throughout the years. So you could have an oil crisis, or you could have a coal shortage or something, right? Oh yeah, there's also helicopters in the game, and planes, and trains, and boats. Yeah. Eric, I mean, I'm pocketing crazy amounts of cash here, but yeah, anyway. What was I saying? I forget. I lost my train of thought, dude. But anyway, yeah, the game's super detailed. I'm pocketing tons of cash. This is a really hard game. You can fail, and you most likely will. This is my 5th attempt at building out the Soviet Republic in this game. I've failed 4 times. Yeah. Sorry, that was a little bit more than 2 sentences. Yeah, if you're this is a desert climate, so you don't have to worry about it snowing. If it gets too cold, like if you're on a regular, like a temperate climate, it gets cold in the winter and then it snows and you need snow plows to plow the damn roads. You also need heating plants that pump coolant around to keep everybody warm, or else they all die. Or they become a dissident and escape. Like I said, the Soviet... Every city builder, SimCity, City Skyline, Cities XL, whatever, every city builder has a centralized kind of motif to it for gameplay purposes. Like in cities, I could just demolish an entire city and start over if I want to. You wouldn't be able to do that in real life, right? Right? So every builder is pretty centralized. Every city game is pretty centralized. You're definitely like a dictator in cities, City Skylines, right? You're definitely a dictator. You could demolish a building, you could demolish roads, you could redo highways, you could just demolish somebody's house, you can move them, whatever. This game plays into that. And that's why I think it's funny, right? It's funny because it plays into it. You know, it plays into the fact that it is basically a Soviet dictatorship. So you get like, you know, if you don't give all your citizens what they need in City Skylines, they whine about it and then they move away, right? People don't get what they want here, they become dissidents, right? You can send them to prison and then you can use their prison labor to build stuff, or they escape. They run away. They run across the Berlin Wall, so to speak. I'm telling you, man, this game leans into it, the inherent centralization of every city builder, and I think it's hilarious. It's a really fun game to play. You also have to make fire stations. And police stations. Oh no. Not my meat locker. It's okay, fire truck is there. Those are some of the construction trains that I was telling you about. The best thing is you don't make one city, you make 15. Yes, this is a republic building game, not a city building game, necessarily. Hey, J-Speed, how was Satisfactory? Make any progress? It was one of those times, J-Speed, where we made progress, but it was the talking myself through a major hurdle type of progress where there's not a lot of visual stuff done, but yeah. Yeah, I figured out that one of my hull segments for the Pillar of Autumn is not made, it's crooked. Well, not crooked, it's too small. So I have to redo it. The thing is that with New Glen coming up, Flame Trench coming up, and I'm going down to Starbase this weekend, and I have no idea when I'm coming back for the Starship for Flight 7. Don't worry, stream's not going anywhere. We'll find time to stream. There's not going to be a lot of games played next week. One, because I'm going to be in Texas. But don't worry, I have stuff planned. So there will be streams. It'll just be like space news and streaming from Starbase and stuff, which is not stupid. That's cool, right? So the point is that Satisfactory project, I don't want to start with redoing an entire hull segment. I don't have enough time to finish that project. I mean, you know me, dude. I play in steps, right? I'll get us to a good point and then I'll stop. Even if that means leaning into space news by like 30 to 45 minutes. I'll get us to a good point and then we'll break or something, right? So jealous you get to go to IFT7 as someone from the EU. Chat paid for it, hurtful. Chat paid for it. That was... People were very generous to me during the holidays. Very generous. It might explode, King. I'm taking my laptop down with me. I'm not sure the laptop will be able to take that. We might be able to play workers and stuff on it or something, but I'm not sure it'll be able to do this. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys more about my itinerary when Space News starts in like another half hour or something like that. I'm gonna try to get us to a good spot to stop and then we'll go. This IFD7 is brought to you by the National Space Foundation and viewers like you. How's the bridge coming? Good. King, believe me, I'm not going to have time to play any games, dude. I'm going to be all over the place around Starbase, dude. I want to see as much as I can. But I'm going to try and make sure that you guys also see as much as you can. You picking up what I'm laying down there, pal? You picking up what I'm laying down? First person EJ. Something like that, yeah. Flight 7 is going to be on Monday or Tuesday, Ben, as far as I can tell. New Glenn is on Sunday. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. I'm streaming. I'm going to try to. Well, not try to. I will stream New Glenn from the bunkhouse. From the NSF bunkhouse. I'm leaving on Saturday. Oh, nice. First loop is almost done. Go away. Once Pad 2 is online, you think SpaceX will redesign Pad 1 to match Pad 2's design? Yeah, maybe. Monday's gonna be very windy. Yeah. What game is this? Workers and Resources Soviet Republic is what it's called. It's a really, really granular city builder. It's like very detailed city builder with a Soviet veneer over it. It's, yeah. It's a really fun game to play, dude. I really, really enjoy it a lot. It's very detailed. Like, you gotta build plumbing, sewage, electrical for all your stuff. You need to build infrastructure out. You got to build water stations. You have to engineer the water stations, like how do you get the water out of the ground? Your sewage treatment plants have to be all engineered out. They have, you have to do out all the pipes and everything. It's so fun, dude. And then it's not just placing them down. You have to have construction teams go and build them. So, like, you could see that different things are under construction here. They're working on a sewer pipe right there. We just need prefabs. We need prefabricated concrete panels to finish that sewer line. The water line next to it is already finished. Yeah, those are underground pipes. It's a fun game, Drake. Very, very detailed. It scratches the same itch as like watching the Starbase update videos. Because, yeah, you can do big construction in this game. It's actually quite fun. The game is so detailed, it comes right down to the trucks that you procure. So if you're a semi-truck aficionado, like me, you'll notice that these are Mack R and F series. Those are real trucks. And you can buy them. You can buy R series trucks. I can't buy F series anymore because it's 1985 and Mack stopped making cab overs in the 70s. So, there's two currencies in the game. There's dollars and rubles. You can trade on either one. You can buy American equipment, or you can buy crappy Soviet equipment. So, like, I have some Kamag box trucks right here. These trucks are drive around and repair things. But over here, if you look at my garbage, this is called the technical service office. So, septic trucks, waste trucks, garbage trucks, all American stuff, dude. Yeah, and yes, there is a difference in stat. The American stuff is super freaking good, actually. See, I got a couple of low boys there. This is a construction depot. I got, I think these are D5s. Cat D5s, I think. I have some General Motors buses right here. But you couldn't, when the game starts in like 1960, you couldn't buy them then. Yeah, you can't buy GM new look buses. These new look buses are from the 80s. Which is super cool. Like, yeah, vehicles have mileage, they have wear and tear. The vehicles will get better fuel economy if you make a flatter road. If you're pulling a load up a hill, the vehicle will slow down and the fuel consumption goes up. You need gas stations to refill your vehicles, and then you need to tell where you're getting the fuel. You need to buy the fuel for the gas stations. This game's rad, dude. It's so fun. It's one of my absolute favorites. I love this game. Do they have a semi with a high canvas? Yeah. I have 2 box trucks right there. F-Series box trucks. They're a little, like I said, you see these vehicles are a little, they got a little bit of wear and tear on them. But the repair depot will get to them. As you can see, that garbage truck is going in to get fixed. There's planes, there's helicopters, there's all kinds of cool stuff. So, like, I have a couple of hips right here. These people are pulling labor from Nader, this city over here, and bringing it out here to operate, believe it or not, the repair depot and my fire station. Over here, I'm building a asphalt plant because I need to build all these new roads, and I notice the roads aren't getting done very fast because my construction trucks need to drive. They need to drive from here all the way out here, down this highway, all the way up here to that asphalt plant to get asphalt. Screw that. Screw that. I'm gonna build one down there. You need gravel and you need tar to make asphalt. I have gravel here that a train can come and drop gravel off, right? And I'll have a truck bring in some tar from one of my other refineries, and boom, we'll have asphalt production on site. Over here are my stockpiles: steel, bricks, wood, so lumber. There were prefabricated panels in that storage depot, but it burnt down, which is part of the reason why I'm helicoptering people in from my fire station so nothing else burns down. I lost 800 tons of prefabricated panels. They burned down. Yeah. Hey, Chief, I'm great. How are you? Sebi, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Not great. Fire is truly my nemesis. Yep, I got farms over here. You can procure John Deere combine harvesters. It's not really the right color, but it's the wrong shade of green, but that's definitely a deer. The fields need to be sowed. You need tractors to sow the field and plow the field, and then you have to wait. The field, the stuff needs to grow, and when it grows, it'll send the combines out. When the combines start filling up, you got to send out trucks, open storage trucks that'll fill trucks up with crops. The trucks drive back over here and drop the stuff off at the grain silo. Dude, I'm telling you, this game's hardcore. It's so good. Any prefabricated ambulite? No. We need to build the car factory to do that. Got home from work tired but happy because the weekend's just around the corner. Yep. This game is a lot of work. Can't see me? Not for you? No, dude, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Yeah, but I love games like this, guys. I like pushing it to the limit. Ferd may be getting into GTP. Cool. Your favorite game is Master of Magic on DOS, which just got an awesome remake after years of longing. Cool. Maximal EJ. Yes, that's how I roll, man. D-Man, what's up, dude? Yeah, you can buy planes and stuff. I have a couple of Antonov 12s right there. I have Fokker D27s right there, and I haven't had the need to, but you can buy 737-200s because it's 1985. You can buy Cessna 172s if you want to have, fly workers and labor out to remote areas. You just build a crappy airstrip and send out the Cessnas. We have Antonov 14s. You have AN2s, which are still used, by the way. Antonov 28. IL-76s if you want to move heavy cargo around. There's even a Tu-144 in this game, and I'm not 100% sure why you'd put that piece of junk in here, but alright. Tu-154, Yak-42, all different types of helicopters. Mil-10s, Mil-8s, Mil-6s. I have CH-54 sky cranes operating out of some of my helicopter construction depots. Airport is out of power. That's why the lights are going strobe. Will this game let you ride in the... This is the best I can do. Great Scott! This game's a winner. Can't see me. It's really good, dude. The runway doesn't have enough power, that's why it's blinking. My airport is being powered by wind power. We got a NASA tour, let's go. Nice. Imagine the fuel requirements to fly workers back and forth every day. Yep. I gotta build a substation out here. Can you make certain tax brackets? No, you're in a Soviet republic. Flat taxing is how it works, if I'm remembering right. People got electricity, they got water, they just don't have something to do. The train is waiting too long. Al Soup and Ladle is ready to go. They don't have a school or anything, but... What train is waiting too long? You put a shiny rocket on display. I don't believe so. Trying to put the damn bus station in a spot where everybody could get to it. I knew that, Grim. Yeah. Space stations leak. Everything leaks in space. It's just the rate of leakage that you have to get around. The point of taxes when all the money gets paid out by the state. Yeah, there really isn't any taxes. You don't really get income in this. You just go and do work and then everything is provided for you. At least that's the idea. That usually ends with corruption, but whatever. Bakalakadakastan. Yes. Yes. Heading north on Bakalakadakastan, Street. Pretty funny. Yeah, just put it right there. Let's see, do workers start moving in there? Yep. People are starting to work. There we go. Cool. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna set this construction depot to start utilizing this labor here. Train's waiting too long. Right. How many times are you gonna tell me this? Brick train is going. Asphalt depot? Nope. What is on fire now? I highly doubt that that's going to get there in time. It might, though. How big are the maps? I will go from one corner to the other here. Ready? Huge. It's not a city builder. It's a republic builder. You build everything. Dude, there is an entire corner of the map that I just never bothered to get to. You know why I don't build anything up here? It's too remote. You have to slowly spread civilization. You can't just build a city in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you can. Good luck. How are people gonna get there? You know? Have you finished your satisfactory build? No. No. I did work on it a little bit today, though. Gonna make it. Gonna make it. Oh, the dirt roads. You can't go fast on the dirt roads. You have to pave the roads or put gravel down if you want to go faster. Wow. 98%. That's what I mean about remote. Start building a city remote, you don't get everything you need out there, something burns down, you're screwed. Like, screwed. I've had entire saves go south because it burnt down a critical building because the fire trucks couldn't get there in time because I wasn't a good enough player. Yep. You can't just build a city in the middle of nowhere. That's not very Soviet of you. Well, no, you can. It just takes time. You gotta really know what you're doing. Why not fire helicopters? I can do that. I need to attach a helicopter pad to my fire station, though, if we're gonna do that. And we would need to build a new fire station to do it, but we could. Yeah, there's no place for it right there. Yeah, man. This game's great. I love it. Truck stuck behind the damn combi. Or combine. Combi is different. How they doing over here? Oh. Wicked. Alright, let's go Nova Glynn. Okay. Alright, they're almost done. What about over here? How's the bridge coming? 98% of the way there. They're paving the right-of-way on the other one. Dude, that BZ-252. How old is that thing? 25 years old. It's only got 800,000, not 800, it's got 800 miles on the odometer, which is a lot for a big dump truck like that. Pretty good condition. How's the paver doing? Yeah, it's doing good. You can see how much asphalt he has left. Should have enough to pave the whole thing. 800 miles for a big dump truck like that is crazy. That dump truck is like a mining dump truck. Yes, there are mines in the game. Yeah, see the Mac over here. Well, they're paving. Yep, he's bringing out the paver. That low boy is picking up the, has the paver. He's gonna bring the paver up and around to do this side. Yeah, Top Joe, for sure. You ain't wrong, dude. Imagine a game like this, but also Empire Earth, where you could go to war against a country. That would be nuts, dude. Hearts of Iron is the closest analog to that. You got to build out trains in Hearts of Iron. You got to build out supply routes. Nice. We can get tons more labor now. We should, yeah, between that and the asphalt plant. There we go. They're building it. They're really building it. And that bus is probably going over there to get the, oh no. Yes! Labor for the labor gods! Oh god, please no Hearts of Iron 4 with this game's detail. Gotta build every arms factory by hand. That would suck. I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd hate myself, but I'd do it. I would suffer for your entertainment. That truck should have motor hours instead of odometer. I agree. But don't give the developers any funny ideas though, man. Yeah, you can even see individual workers, how long they've worked on their shift, the total commute time, their education level, their happiness, etc., etc. Just gotta do Baikonur and make infrastructure grow out of sands, just like Soviets did. Yeah, baby. How many crops do we have? Whoa! Tons of crops. First into this game where in multiplayer you divvy out jobs to other players, i.e. you are president and have somebody building factories. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Happiness is not allowed. Dude, they might finish that damn thing. Price of coal rises up. Let's take a look at coal. Oh, wow. Coal is selling on the ruble really, really high. That's good. Comparatively, on the dollar, it's not selling very well. Interesting. Look at see the game RNG's this. The ruble coal demand is very high. But on the dollar, it's very low. Yeah, you have your buy and sell rates for all your commodities here. Damn. That was quick. We have a Kamag that's driving down one of my highways. Did you import a lot of coal earlier on? No, not really. I've never been able to import or export one thing or another. Sea Kraken to affect the inflation. But I do have a really nice coal mine going over here, and we have the iron facilities ready to go to make iron ore. Basically building out everything for a steel mill. What's your largest import currently? On which currency? So last month, on the dollar, or no, on the ruble, I imported fuel. That's because there are some places that are too remote for my refineries to move stuff to. I'll fix that. Crude oil is... We imported crude for to refine it into fuel at a different refinery, interestingly enough. And then mechanical components and steel after that. Food after that. If we check on the dollar, last month the biggest thing we imported was crude. But that crude was used, we turned that, hold on. Last month we turned $73,000 worth of crude oil into $269,850 of fuel and $263,000 worth of tar, bitumen. Yeah, that 70 grand worth of fuel made that. Yeah, pretty good ROI. Refineries are always a good time in this game. How do you use USD in a ruble environment? You don't. You can perform arbitrage if you want to. What is that? You buy commodities low on one market and you sell high on another market, and then you find something that's trading at 1-to-1. So like hold on. So like, let's say that oil, let's take a look at oil. Let's take a look at oil between the dollar. This is the buy and sell rates for dollars and rubles. See how there's a little bit of deviation? If you go and look at coal, for instance, there's a lot of deviation there. That gap right there, if you buy low, sell high, buy low on one market, sell high on another market, you're going to make money. But you have to exchange the currency back, right? Because if you buy stuff low on the dollar and sell it high on the ruble, you're not exchanging currencies. You're just buying something low on the dollar, selling it high on the ruble. Now you got to find something that has a similar pricing that trades at 1-to-1, i.e. these lines are closer to each other. So if you buy low, sell high. So buy low on the dollar, sell high on the ruble, and then buy 1-to-1 on the ruble back to the dollar, you make a ton of money. It's called arbitrage, and it's, yeah, it's pretty cool. That's absolutely a thing in real life. It only really makes sense if you do it in bulk, though. So you could start doing this right now and become rich. No, you need, it only really works well if you do it in bulk. They need food. If they don't get food, they're not gonna have, we don't give them food, they'll leave. I honestly don't care if they leave. I'm just going to utilize their labor for nothing to build this. Then we'll just bring new people in. Loop is almost finished. That's wrong, though. I missed the part where that's my problem. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. The game leans into it, which I think is super funny. That's hilarious, dude. So I'll put a little vending machine over there and build that, and hopefully that'll get them what they need. Not giving them alcohol? No. One of the loops is finished. That's good. But it's cold in the winter. Tell chat to come. EJ. Oh. Come get dinner. Okay. Alright, guys. Okay. So, I'm going to take a break. We'll start Space News at 1:30. And go from there. There will be probably about a 20-second drop on the YouTube stream. On the Twitch stream, just chill. We could, yeah, watch like another educational video or something. Thanks for the entertainment. No problem, Spell. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Okay. I will be back momentarily. Space News will be starting at 1:30. I'm going to go get some dinner. I will be back, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Don't go anywhere.